All right, so hello, Martine Santerre here with Soul Being. And today I'm speaking with Kim Johnson. Kim, welcome.
Thank you.
So Kim is a licensed massage therapist with Holistic Health Dynamic. And today we're going to talk about massage and the mind-body connection and all of that integration and yumminess. So Kim works with people that want to free themselves from restriction and pain. Which I think is something a lot of people can identify with. I think everybody falls into that bucket pretty much at some point in life. So let's go ahead and start by talking. What is your approach to massage?
My approach is pretty basic and simple. I try to break it down to your level so you understand what's going on with your body. I will look at you and see what's going on and just kind of get a feel of where your restrictions lie, where your movement is, where your freedom is in your within your body, and just basically we'll work together as a team to get you better.
Wonderful. And so is there a specific assessment process that you do as part of your intake with your clients?
Yes, and that's a great question. I integrate movement into my assessments. I take active, passive, and restrictive tests and kind of blend them together to find out, or pinpoint rather, where your restrictions lie, where you're feeling your symptoms, so we can work them out. And also integrate the whole body approach, because it is more of a whole body experience that you're feeling those restrictions.
Okay, got it. And so this is really, when you're working with people through that functional movement, it's really like reverse engineering from where they have the issue. Did I get that right?
Yes, it is. It's basically taking we'll call it their injury progression, and rewinding it back to more of a normal anatomical progression.
Okay.
So working with your natural body's movements and getting you moving properly.
That's so you could be pain free. So then when you're dealing, because I think chronic pain is actually something that's so common, is it always injury related, or, because I think if it's an injury is like a finite moment in time, or like I fell hiking and I broke my wrist, that's happened to me. So, it's like, is it always a finite moment in time, or is it habitual, or is it a combination of both, or, what's really the impetus for chronic pain?
I think it's a combination of both. Okay. Because whether it's chronic, where it happened later on, or it's happened over time, or it's taken, a long period of time to kind of develop to where it's at right now, or it's acute to where it just happened within the last 3 months. Okay. An injury is an injury. It had to have happened at some point in time.
Okay.
So it is a finite moment in time, but it progresses and develops into something much bigger and could be progressively worse if not taken care of.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So then, is this really about, we talk about massage, and I think really getting away from this idea of it just being for relaxation. Like I just go get massage when I go to the spa and I'm on my vacation, that's great. But you're really talking about, especially looking at like progression of pain and things like that, and the functional movement piece, about self-care. So why is that so important, and how does body work play into that self-care piece?
Well, self-care is super important, and I want to kind of put this out there that it is not a selfish thing.
Okay, that's fair.
Take care of yourself. And you're thinking about self-care, I want you to really think about driving your car. Okay. So your body is your car, and you take it to the garage to go get fixed or to get regular maintenance done on it. That is right. And that's going to really tie in with the whole mental piece up in here, because you got the little driver up here driving around and you are physically moving yourself. So you got to take care of your vehicle.
Yeah.
So just bringing it home, I want people to really put that connection together, that self-care is a regular maintenance thing. It doesn't have to be every day, for me here. But for you as a person, as your own individual being, self-care is really, really important to the quality of life, the longevity that of life that you want to live, and increasing, awesome moments, awesome physical moments when you can do something that you couldn't do for like ever.
Yeah, totally. It's like, I can bend down and tie my shoes. This is great. That's awesome. I can
bend over and touch my toes.
Oh my God, I'm sure you see that. Do you ever see that with clients where they get that like aha moment where they're like, oh my God, I haven't done that in years? Does that ever happen to you?
Oh, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
It really does. They come in, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm in so much pain. And then they leave like, woohoo, I'm all ready.
That's awesome. We're going dancing. Exactly. That's awesome.
That is awesome. And that is what I want to see. So it's so satisfying to see somebody walk out of my office, at least for that moment, pain-free or in less pain than when they walked in.
That's awesome. Well, that's great. So obviously you have a lot of knowledge and passion. So let me ask you last question. Why did you become a massage therapist? Like, what led you to this line of work?
So first off, I was a mechanic in the military.
Car analogy. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Take care of your vehicle, people.
Right? Yeah. So all of that kind of tied in, and that was a hobby of mine as a young teenage woman. Dirt biking and putting small engines together. I like to fix things. So that's really kind of where it comes in. And I noticed at a young age that people really don't move well when they're not paying attention to themselves. And also like it started when I was playing sports in high school. My first time ever going through PT, I had injured my knee, and it kind of carried over into my adult life, and just getting injured playing sports and working and doing dumb stuff. That just really, I got a really good physical therapist, and I feel fortunate to have had that person in my life, because that's really what kickstarted it for me, because they helped me continue doing what I love to do. I'm super active. I go hiking. My kids are so active, and that's just a huge part of my life. And I want to be able to continue to do that until I'm like 110 maybe. So
yeah,
I expect to live a long, active life.
Wonderful.
And I want to help people and share that with people, because I think everybody deserves to be able to move freely without pain.
That's great. That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Kim, for speaking with us. So again, Kim Johnson, who is a licensed massage therapist with Holistic Health Dynamic, as well as she can help you with your vehicle, your personal vehicle, so that you can have pain-free movement and restriction and be restriction-free. So get in touch with Kim at soulbeing.com. Kim, thank you.
Thank you very much.